Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Danielle. For those of you who don't know me, hi, welcome. I'm so glad you stopped by today. Can I just tell you how excited I am to do this video finally? I am going to be doing the Bad Beauty tag that was created by my good friends here on YouTube, Raven from Raven Makeup and Reviews and Amy from Dolly Mama Beauty. So I am doing this collab in collaboration with Karen Harris. I will have all of these wonderful ladies linked down below. I highly recommend going and checking them out. I absolutely love all of them for their reviews and the way that they talk about products and how excited that they are about makeup in general. They are some very fun ladies to watch. So I highly recommend going to check them out. Again, this is in collaboration with Karen Harris, and I am very excited about that. I was super excited when she emailed me asking me if I wanted to collab, and here I am collabing with her. I'm super excited. She's somebody who I have recently found and been watching for, I want to say, about a month and a half. And I started commenting on her videos and things like that, and I really do enjoy her reviews. She reviews a lot of eyeshadow palettes, and I love that because as somebody who's addicted to eyeshadow palettes, I need that release, and her channel gives me that without me necessarily going out and purchasing every single palette. She is awesome. Well, I'm going to go ahead and jump into this tag. I'm curious to see what Karen's answers are. But we're going to go ahead and get to my answers. So the first question, there are 12 questions here. I'll also have those in the description box. The first one is, what is the worst product you've used? The worst product I have ever used would be the Ulta Beauty pencil eyeliners. Those are the driest eyeliners I have ever tried to put on my eyes, and it really felt like I was scratching and scraping across. Even doing like the lighter trick didn't really help. They are just the worst eyeliners I have ever used in all of existence of eyeliners I have tried. So we'll not be trying those at all. Number 2, what is the first sign that a product is going to be bad? So for me, the first sign that a product is going to be bad, just in general, would be if it is very gimmicky. Like if there's a gimmick behind using it, I am completely turned off from that product. I don't want to even go towards it. If it's gimmicky at all, you're not going to see me using it. I just, anytime I've tried a product with a gimmick, it just does not work out the way that I thought it was going to. And it always leaves a bad taste in my mouth towards the brand or the product in general. Number 3, what brand puts out the worst products in your opinion? CoverGirl. I am not a fan of CoverGirl. I have tried various CoverGirl products and they just don't work for me. I try and make them work. Like the new foundation that's out by CoverGirl, everyone's talking about it. I want to try it, but I am terrified to try it because everything else I've tried, I don't like. It doesn't work out for me. It makes my skin look bad. I don't enjoy their lipsticks. Their mascaras are horrible in my opinion. I'm just not a fan of that brand. I don't know why. And it's funny because I used to use CoverGirl all the time. And then like in high school and then going through, you know, a phase of not using makeup at all to coming back to kind of playing more with makeup, trying to use CoverGirl, it just isn't working for me. It's a one drugstore brand that just is not working for me. Number 4, would you rather have eyeshadows that won't blend or foundation that won't match you no matter what you do? Well, eyeshadow is really important to me because I find that if I do my eyes, I feel pretty complete in terms of my makeup look. So I'd probably go with foundation because worst comes to worst, I just don't wear foundation. And I already have some foundations that don't match me. So there you go. There's that answer. Number 5, what is the worst perfume smell ever in your opinion? I don't like anything that smells sugary. which, yeah, because none of my perfumes smell sugary. I much prefer perfumes with like a light floral scent, not like completely in your face. Something very light, but not like sugary, not over the top. I do have warm vanilla sugar from Bath and Body Works. That is the only exception to that rule, because to me it doesn't smell like overly sugary. I guess what I'm saying is, you know, the body sprays that you used to use in like junior high, those are just horrible. Do not recommend those at all. That's literally the scent I'm thinking of, that overly sweet, over the top, just ugh, body spray. No. Mm-mm. Number 6, if you had a friend whose makeup looked bad, would you tell them? It depends on how close I am with that friend. Brittany, my best friend that you guys may have seen here on my channel occasionally, I would tell her. Straight up tell her. I have no problem telling her things anymore. And I don't think she would be surprised if I was like, Brittany, don't do that again. You know? And I would expect the same from her. Like, if my makeup looked like total trash, please tell me. Please, because like if you went out looking horrible, wouldn't you want somebody to tell you? Because I would. Please tell me not to do that again. Just, you know, things like that. If I'm not super close to them, I probably wouldn't say anything. Especially if they seem very proud of the makeup look, I probably wouldn't touch that subject. But, you know, if somebody straight up asks me, how does this look? Does this look okay? Or anything like that, I might tell them, oh, well, you know, I like this about it, but I might try and do this better. You know, soften the blow. Don't just be like, it looks horrible, because then you're just a jerk. Number 7, have you ever purchased makeup you knew was bad, i.e. fake makeup, rip-off makeup? Yes, I have, but I've never like tried to pass it along as anything other than that, and I don't do it anymore. This is prior to my YouTube days. I was in a Facebook group and a girl started kind of selling some makeup, and I picked some up, and I used it a couple times and then started really looking into fake makeup, and just kind of got horrified, and I threw it in the trash. It is no longer a part of my collection at all, because I am terrified of it. Completely and utterly terrified of it. Especially like anything happening to my eyes, that scares me. I am terrified of, you know, any like doctor or anything having to go near my eyes, having to put something in my eyes. So that turned me off of it real fast. What makeup smells do you think are bad? All makeup smells. I'm over scented makeup completely. I thought I would really be into like the chocolate smells and stuff, but I'm just tired of my makeup making me want to eat food. And I'm also just kind of over that gimmick of using scent to make me want to buy something. Ooh, it smells nice. Ooh, it smells like this. The worst one though, Coty Airspun. By far the worst. I use it. I still can't get over the smell. I'm glad it goes away after a little bit, because it is just awful. Horrible. Not a fan. I do not like it. It smells like grandma. I can't get over it. Nah. So, there. Number 9. Is there any product that has a smell so bad that you can't stand it? We talked about that. Coty Airspun. I still use it. I don't like it. I also will say this. Here's another one. The Wet n Wild Photo Focus Finish Foundation, that paint smell, just as Raven said in her video, I completely agree with this. That smell is horrendous. I also used to have, I'm trying to think what lipstick it was, and it wasn't bad. But the smell, it smelled very chemical. I don't like that either. Like, I would rather have no smell versus smelling like anything. But if it's chemically, I'd rather it have a smell then. Chemical smells are not my favorite. So I would say the Coty Airspun and the Wet n Wild one. Number 10. Have you ever bought a foundation that you knew would be bad for your skin, then continued to use it or tried to make it work even though it looked bad? So you know that Rimmel foundation, the one that's in like the squeezy tube, the moussey consistency? I was using that before I started doing YouTube or Instagram or anything, and I tried to make that sucker work, but it just looked like cake and layers on my face. It was horrible, and I finally got rid of it. It just does not work with my skin. It just sits on top of it. It doesn't blend into it. And that was seriously like the worst look. Like, I see pictures of myself and I'm like, oh, why would anyone let me do that? And I think I even used that foundation on my wedding day, which horrifies me. Completely horrifies me. But thank you to my photographer, because I don't look too bad in those pictures, even though my makeup skills were not where they are and I didn't do my eyebrows. Oh gosh. Number 11, what color do you think looks bad on you? This is hard for me because I have really gotten into playing with a lot of colors, but I've kind of thought about it. I'm scared of yellow. I think yellow does not look good on me. I think it looks weird on me. I did kind of a yellow look one time where I had it more in the inner corner, and I was just at home playing around, and my husband was like, it looks like your eyes are bruised. And ever since then, it's kind of turned me off to yellow, because I was really looking at it going, it kind of does look like my eyes are bruised. But I don't want to be afraid of it anymore, and I don't want to think it looks bad on me. So I'm hoping to find kind of a really good yellow. I like yellowy greens. I think those work really nice, but a true yellow is hard for me to work with and hard for me to think looks really good on me. And the final question, number 12, what type of makeup items look bad on everyone? This is a really hard question also for me to answer, because makeup is so personal, and from what everyone thinks looks good on them versus what they don't think looks good on them, it really depends. But here's my thoughts. I do not think that a lot of people look good when they use shimmers in their crease. And this is not me telling you what to do by any means. If you love that, continue doing it. But for me, when I put them in my crease, it just looks horrible. And so when I see other people do it and I can just see all the lines and stuff in their eyes, I'm just like, oh, that does not look good. How do I tell you it doesn't look good without being completely rude? Because that's my fear, is being just completely rude to people. I'm not a rude person. I try not to be. But that is just something that I can't get down with. I can't do it. I've tried it a couple times, just playing with different things. I'm like, nope, need a mat now. Well, thank you guys so much for watching me do this video. I'm super excited. I know a lot of the people that I would normally tag in this have already been tagged. So if you're here watching it and you haven't been tagged, you're tagged now. I would love to see you do this tag. Please go check out Karen Harris's channel, as well as Raven and Amy's channels. I will have them all linked down below. Thank you so much, Karen, for wanting to do this collaboration with me. It really does mean a lot to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you have a wonderful day, night, wherever you are, and bye!